Hi everybody, welcome to the second game of my ICC series. I'm playing dedetorxx, Dedetor from Turkey. He's rated quite a bit higher than me, but let's see what he's got up his sleeve. What will he play? When will he play at all? We'll have to find somebody else. Let's see, history. Well, that's quite boring. How long does it take for him to automatically resign? It's 2 minutes of my life wasted. Can we just... there we go, finally e4, Sicilian time. See if we can get into Najdorf. Open Sicilian it is. So book moves so far. There you go, Najdorf. Awesome. It's gonna be exciting. Now, will he play something I know, or will he play something that I have no idea about? Right now, I have a little bit of a clue in the classical lines with bishop e2 and the old main line, which is bishop to g5. So if he plays that, I'll be happy. If he plays something else, we'll have to figure it out. Okay, old main line. That's something I've been studying quite recently. Not very happy with the positions you get from it. It's very, very sharp. So yeah, I know that the move here is queen to c7. Of course, everything he's played are all book moves. Now he can either move his queen, push f5. That's about as much as I know of this opening so far. Hopefully he's out of his book now as well, and he'll start giving me a chance. Of course, he can also take on f6, which is probably the sharpest lines I've been studying, and they're meant to be fine for black, but they look very annoying, and it's just funny that he's going straight into this. I was actually reviewing this today. Yeah, so he might try to get his bishop to h5, in which case it's very important to push h5 yourself. You don't want this bishop here attacking this weak square. Have a very healthy time advantage, which I can try and exploit at some point, seeing as I'm still in book. Probably I'll be able to build it up a bit more unless he goes out of the book. He can play bishop e2, queen f3, queen d3, queen d2, so many things he can play. I mean, he will try and castle queenside, I suppose, which is the idea of this line. And in a few lines I have to do so myself by playing knight to c6 and then bishop to d7. Right, so there you go, queen to f3. Right. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do now. Was it knight to c? It's probably knight to c6. Attacking his undefended knight and seeing what he's gonna do with it. Should be fine. I'm really surprised he's playing all these strong moves. Castles is fine. I mean, I'm able to take his knight now, but it's probably a good idea to castle first, so bishop d7 is in order. I mean, it's not really checking too much into this because I'm familiar with the lines, and yeah, it's quite nice I'm able to talk about it, because if he played anything other than the old main line or the classical lines, I would have no clue. I'd be lost and probably down on time. So this is why studying openings is nice. I'm really surprised how fast he's playing now, because he's been churning out move after move as well. So perhaps he knows the line? Yeah, who knows? Right, so it'd be nice if he took my knight, but if he doesn't, then alright, okay, so that's meant to be quite thematic. I should probably take his knight now. Take his knight on castles. He has rook to c4. This is not a move order I've actually looked into. I noticed that if I play something like bishop e7, he quite possibly get his queen to h5 and prevent me from castling long. Although if I just castle long now, he can take on e6. After I take back with f6, he will win that pawn. But is that good for him? I mean, he will have a pawn on me, but have everything developed. Presumably no problems. Why do I take his knight? Which is what I think I'm supposed to do. Take his knight, rook takes. Alright. And then close the position. He gets d5. Take his knight, rook takes, bishop to e7, queen to h5. Well, I also have access to e5, which actually is probably the move here. So let's try that. So after this, I mean, I can probably castle. If he moves to f4, moves to f4, then I can do bishop e7. Because then if he takes e6, then I got bishop e7, takes and e6, takes, and should be okay. Let's try that. I don't want to overthink this complicated positions. As long as I'm not leaving anything hanging and our position is solid, I should be happy with it, and that's my goal. Try to find critical positions and calculate them. And right now I still have to complete my development, get my king safe, so I don't think that was a critical position, hence the quick e7. Right, so now he's trying to get to my f7. Here what I said was I should push h5, so since I'm familiar with the position, this is what I'm going to do. The goal of h5 is to just not let his bishop there attack my f7. So technically black should be okay, but here's exactly why I don't like this line. It's just, it looks like a mess. I'm supposed to have great drawing chances and even winning chances in some lines. I mean, let's see. Yeah, it would have been nice if my bishop was still on f8 now, because then I could try and win his queen, but unfortunately, yeah, he solves that, so now I could castle, right? Let's castle. Anything bad with that? Don't see anything wrong with that, so let's do it. He's playing really well, Jesus. Why is he, like, making so many good moves? Okay. What could he do now? Don't really know, to be honest. I mean, I think he was meant to bring his rook to f1, try and put him all in the d file. I think that's why it's planned in this position. As for me, my plan should be rook to g8, try and put pressure on the g2 pawn. See, there we go, that's the right move. I wonder if he's cheating. Because I've just started on ICC and I'm playing people who are meant to be weighted, you know, in the lower level, and he's making extremely good moves. How do I see his rating? Right, no, his. How do you use ICC? Double click. No. What about VARs? No. Okay, I have no idea how to find out more information. Right, well, just gonna keep going with my plan. Rook g8, so it's safe, nothing hanging. It's alright. Maybe I should fix his pawns first with h4, so that it's easy to attack. Let's do that. Right. Seriously, how do I find out more information on this guy? Finger? Try finger. No, that wasn't it. Match, assess. Oh, here we go, yeah, assess. "15 minutes. Well, I can't really see it right now. Okay, so queen to e3, what's his plan? Seriously, what's his plan? I don't see it. I don't see it. Is he trying to prevent h3? Is that all it was? Possibly put my knight on c4, try and get his bishop, his light square bishop. No, what am I talking about? Well, I just attack his queen, right? But yeah, if he takes my knight instead of moving his queen, I'll win his bishop. Could also try and put his queen in a pin. It's also an idea by moving queen to b6, perhaps. You can just get out of the pin though, straight away. I want to use the c file maybe, so maybe just play king b8, flexible. Okay, so why does he have the king b8? Knight to c6 doesn't work. Bishop sacrifices, something may work. I think it looks fine. So let's do that. Maybe he's trying to get f6 with his rook, but it doesn't matter. Let's go for that. So I'm trying to find out more information about him. Win, draw, loss rating. He's played 15 minutes. I'm not sure what the hell's going on there. Okay, so standard. not sure what that means. Right. Okay, so his knight is trying for e5, perhaps it's covered. Right, I'm not even thinking right now. That's what I'm talking about. Zoning out. What is going on here? Maybe I should just start playing on the queen side when I have that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm up on time, which is the goal of starting openings, so that's good. I don't think I made any mistakes so far. Sorry. So yeah, my plan with rook g8 is to just get at his g2 pawn, start getting some counterplay. I think my king's feeling quite safe here. Obviously, I didn't really want to start attacking his king because it felt like he has too many pieces around it. I'm not sure that's a good reason. That's why I moved to rook g8 instead of rook c8. Right, so yeah, he goes on the defensive with that, and now I see that I can definitely win his light square bishop by playing knight to g4. But that knight's pretty nice. I'm not sure I want to trade it for his light square bishop. Same time, if I do trade it, I can double up my rooks. Right? What else? Bishop to c5 would be really nice right now. Could I get that? Maybe I should just go after his bishop. Have the bishop there, and then the position comes up and I can... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Get the bishop. Of course, the position needs to be open. Well, I already have the bishop here actually, because by definition I think it's he only has one bishop and I have two bishop. But a pair of bishops instead, and he has none. Yeah, why not? Double up my rooks quickly in the g file, try and put more pressure on that. You have to play something weird like queen to h3. Yeah. Anyway, he'll have to do something weird. He's in the defensive now anyway. Hopefully he'll be thinking more. Incredible how fast he's played all those moves. I would expect to have more than a 3-minute advantage. I mean, up to move what? I think up to move 13, that was all both moves for me. Pretty quick moves. Right, I mean, you're gonna take it, aren't you? So just take it. Is there a choice? So let me actually start calculating. He's gonna take, rook takes, and then what's his move? I mean, he has a lot of moves then, so I don't know if I want to calculate that. then yeah, my plan should still be, I think, just double up. Why not? Have a little minority attack going here, try and get rid of those pawns. And then from playing on that wing, I should try and get a queen there. I can eventually maybe push d5. Don't really want to give him any action here though. d5, just open lines for his rook and just get his knight into play. Not a good idea. What's taking so long? It's your only move, right? Good. Now I'm finally getting a healthy time advantage that I wanted to do, and yeah, that's good. There we go. Pre-moved. What are you gonna do now? Show me. Oh, I have almost double the time he has. That's great. Could be used at some critical moment. Maybe play something like h3. That'd be nice, because then I get g3 with tempo. Still double up. I'm hoping he'll start making some blunders now that he's running low on time. I mean, don't think the computer will fault his game very much after now. And either ICC has very good players, or the ratings are lower than on chess.com. As I said, I was playing around 1800 level on chess.com and just mainly against 1700 players, and yeah, when I lost those games I kind of felt like it was just out of my own stupidity really, and the people at the 1700 level would make blunders quite often, and not necessarily out of time pressure either. So these 2 games I had on ICC so far have been pretty tough. Right. Yeah, I'm not calculating anything now. I'm sure that if I had a coach, he'd be like, "What are you doing, David? You should be thinking of his best move." But maybe there's 2 sides to that story, and maybe I should be saving the energy until he makes a move, because he has a lot of moves, right? Nothing's forced. I'm not really... Am I threatening something? No, right? I mean, E takes and F doesn't work. Rook can't really do anything. Okay, there we go. Gets his knight back, which is nice for me, because it's kind of like an admission that he's wasting a tempo there. Well, now do I double up? Would I play queen to b6? He has check and I lose my queen. Doesn't work anymore because I'm positioning my king. Queen b6, knight to c6 check, and I lose my queen. Yeah, that's not good. Oh no, well, actually I could take his knight with my queen, right? That would fail. Yeah, I have knight, queen takes and c6, so that's fine. Still, do I want to do that? I mean, he can just play rook to d3, and what's the point of my queen being there? Just trade queens? What about rook g8 first? Yeah, let's do rook g8. Just looks natural, everything's defended, everything's solid. It's my goal, play solid chess. I did check for any knight jumps he had and didn't look dangerous. I mean, knight takes on e6, pawn takes on e6, he fixes my pawns and I'm solid. I mean, maybe he's trying to induce e5 so that he could use this lovely d5 square, but I don't plan on giving him that anytime soon. That would be nasty. A knight on d5, he would love to achieve that. I mean, now I am trying to take on g2, which is nice. I don't know if I want to do that, but it's there and he has to figure out whether he wants to let me do it. He does let me do it. Okay. What's the point of a3? Is that just to gain more time? He's thinking on my time now? Possibly, he's thinking on my time. Doesn't do anything. He's like, take my g2 pawn, see if I give a shit. Right. Queen to b6 looks nice. And then my pawn. Should I play it? I should play it. Then knight to d5. Queen b6 and say e takes. No, f takes on e. F takes on e. Knight to d5. Yeah, queen trade would be nice after I win that pawn, because my h4 pawn is looking very, very nice. I won that though. Is d5 working? No. Let's just play queen to b6 and give him some problems. So my queen is loose and undefended now. Hope I don't pay for that. Right now he has knight to c6. I just take it, so that's nice. It'd be lovely if he fell for that, but probably not. So the plan now is now I want to advance e5, because I say e5, knight to d5, take on d4, takes my queen, I win a piece. Oh well, no, he takes on d7 at the end of that line, and it's even Stevens. But actually, if he takes on d7 we check, I can still try and win his knight back, right? Yeah, there's no other move, right? Just to take that. Let's do it. I thought that was automatic. Hope didn't really check it. Didn't make sense taking with the bishop. Now he has 2 minutes left. I have 5 minutes on him. It's great, right? Ah, okay. So he wants to trade queens that way. He defends his g2 pawns. Very, very nice. Very nice. Didn't see that. Yes, I have to go for it, right? Where do I move my rook to? He's attacking my rook. Rook g5, rook g7, rook g6. Rook g5, because then maybe I can go to rook c5 and try and get something going on there, perhaps. Support any d5 ideas or f5 ideas. f5 doesn't look good for me. Can he exploit rook c5? Don't see why, how. Let's go for rook c5, huh? g5, sorry. c5 is here. Still have a healthy time advantage, and hopefully it'll start paying dividends soon. I mean, it was a very nice idea he saw, trading the queens that way and defending g2. I mean, my point of trading queens was try and win g2, simplify a bit, get h4 moving. Alas, it didn't happen that way. Okay, now my bishop would be nice on this diagonal to try and get some back rank mate ideas, but I don't know if I can make that happen. I mean, do any of my pawn advances work? Now that he's giving me that tempo, maybe, just maybe, I want to advance. Whatever. I guess he wins d5 for good if I advance e5. He's really trying to get me to play that, isn't he? A bishop to c6. This pawn no longer needs defending. Let's do it. So he has knight to c4, doesn't he? Not gonna win his pawn. I win his pawn there. He can come and win this one, but then I think once again my h4 pawn is going to be too strong for him, I hope. Yeah, he's trying to go for that. That pawn is falling. Do I have d5 here? Yeah, I think I do actually. You can try and get into b6. Get a weak square there. I can also fork his rooks, skewer his rooks. Let's see, d4, pawn takes. Now do I just go after his rooks? Takes my bishop, take his rook, check. I think it's working. Let's see, pawn to d5. If he just moves his knight, bishop to c5, right? I think that's working. Yeah. If he takes with his pawn, bishop to c5 anyway, or do I insert something? Bishop to c5 anyway. Takes my bishop, take his rook. He's not exchange. I think that's working, so I'm gonna do it. Didn't really calculate it enough, but I have 4 minutes left. The reason why I considered the d5 was because once again the starting of this opening line, I've seen that come up a few times. Right, okay, so he's trying to take my bishop. We check. Is that a problem? Take it, I take back, and it's still skewering you. So I'm just gonna skewer you, right? Skewer you. Should be winning the exchange. I'm actually happier with his knight on a5 than on b6 for some reason. Just looks a lot less dangerous. Well, what can he do here? I mean, I was thinking he could have rook before, but let's just take that rook instead, so that I don't allow any knight takes on c6 tricks. I'm really liking my position. He's only got 1 minute left, so it's looking really good, but usually when I get overconfident, that's when shit goes down, shit hits the fan. So I need to pay some more attention. I got 4 minutes left, that's great. Let's wait for him to move.
Check.
Right, yeah, I saw that. I can just take back now, and he's still losing a rook, right? Hope so. And he's simplifying for me. Beautiful. Like, can't ask for more, can you? And I know f6 is hanging and just loose over here, and then e6 is hanging, but I mean, we're even in material right now. He is losing the exchange, that's for sure. Just a matter of how he chooses to do that. It's got a lot of moves now, hence why I'm not checking again. 29 seconds. We do have a 15-second increment, but I'm not sure he can find good moves in 15 seconds, so really liking this time advantage here, and yeah, this win will be thanks to the book. Actually, it got me a solid position, even though I was uncomfortable for quite a bit, knowing the key moves of h5 and knowing that it's okay to take on f6 at the beginning. There you go, he's run out of time. Alright, so that was a good game. How do I analyze this? I had a button here before. What happened to it? Analysis. There we go. Starts. I'm I'm 4 points up, but it's at the end of the game. So let's go to the beginning. Sicilian, Open Sicilian, Najdorf, and that's the old main line, which, as far as I know, got out of fashion because Kasparov proved that black is always okay, no matter what white does. That's why people don't play it anymore at the top level, or so I hear anyway. Okay, let's keep going. It's fine, book move, book move, book move. Knight c6 was the book move, right? So remember, I'm fine. Castles is good. Knight takes on d4 is recommended. But it looks like bishop to c7 is okay as well. Okay, so that's bad. So the move was knight takes on d4. Yeah, I was deliberating between knight takes on d4 and knight to e5. There is very slight nuances in the positions where sometimes knight to e5 is played and other times knight takes is played. And actually I think knight to e5 is played when you still have a knight here and there's still a bishop here. And your bishop is on e7, and I think I was supposed to take here. I didn't want to, but I didn't. I mean, castles was also recommended. Yeah. So I went off the book here. Not too bad though. And then he didn't know how to exploit that, so it was straight back to an equal position. He had to play queen to h3. I did see queen to h3 as well. Yeah, that was a bad move. Knight to e5. Okay, well, both of us are out of the book now then, and the structure is similar to what I've been studying. Let's go. Yes, I see the engine recommends h5 here. It's essential not to let this bishop come here to h5 and attack f7. Otherwise, how can I castle without losing that pawn? And if I lose that pawn, then I guess e6 becomes just ridiculously weak. So h5, the only move forced. King d1, castle is good. Takes in d6. Yeah, he didn't do that, but what he did is okay as well. It's a drum position. King to b8 is good move. Brilliant. Queen to h3 is suggesting for him, but he didn't do that. He went back for the knight, which is, as far as I know, a bad thing because this knight is like the main trump in this position. That's why I was meant to take it. This knight is very aggressive. Potentially be some sacrifice ideas going on, and I was happy to see that knight go back. Rook g8 is fine. Rook h7 it says here. Let's see. Rook h7. No. That's fine too. Bishop. Rook h to g8. Exactly what I did. Queen to e2. No. Okay, so that's fine too. Just waiting. Queen to b6 is recommended. Wow, really? Oh, cool. Nice. So I have a small advantage after that trade. Rook 4, g5. Ah, brilliant. I don't feel like I'm playing stronger because I'm recording this and I'm actually taking the game seriously. That's good. Often when I played on chess.com I would just make some silly moves. Okay. That was a mistake by him. That gave me an advantage. Knight there. And I found the way to punish it with d5. It's exactly what I did. Brilliant. Bishop c5. Exactly. Skewer. He can't get out of it. That's it. He's going to lose material. He's -4 points down, and I should be able to win that endgame because of my massive time advantage that proved decisive. Alright, well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.